And Strudwick kicking it through onto Wally Lewis. Lewis races through. Here's the first try coming up. Clever work from Strudwick. And Valley's lead by 5 points to 0. Well tackled by Peter Least as the main tackler in there. As Strudwick gives it to Niebling. Boom! As he stopped in his tracks. Brian Niebling is in there from Holmes, the lock forward. Strudwick. Summer. Summer caught a pretty heavy tackle for Redcliffe. Lewis shaping to kick and then dummying, still going back inside to Strudwick, and Strudwick racing away, looks at the support and waits and floats it across, but Lewis couldn't get to it as it's picked up by Part for Redcliffe. And so the changing fortunes of the game as Part makes play up towards the halfway mark, got support, the lock forwards there, and over the halfway mark. Barber, one of his long line kicks, and doesn't find touch, so he was trying to get too much distance, and it goes down to Sizlowski, and the Valley fullback in a great run. Who should he run into? But John Barber. That's a bit of bad luck.
Yes, fine touch with a penalty kick.
And it's a Valley ball again. Strudwick's there out to Lewis. Lewis turning it back to Strudwick. Out it comes across to Flynn, and the 5/8 races through for the second try of the match, and Valley's lead by 10 points to 2.
Well, Peter Flynn.
This is Niebling. Pushes away from one tackle. He's very strong, this young second rower, isn't he? Takes a lot to put to ground. And it's a penalty against an arm being brought up in the tackle against one of the Redcliffe players, and Niebling, Tony Obst is being called out. We might see if we can see that again, but Richards, Strudwick moves on, Brodie. Back to Strudwick, and slipping it on to Lewis, out wide then to Niebling, and Sizlowski's there, the full-back into the line, to Muir on the right flank. Muir dodging around, can he get over from there? It'll be a big effort, plenty of defenders there, and very nearly got through Doug Muir. The hooker and also the 5/8 Cherry in there for the tackle. McGuinness trying to charge his way through, slipping it back to Brodie. Brodie losing the ball as he was about to go over the line. Bobby Jones is coming onto the field.
It's been interesting to see
touch judge running on there as it's before half-time. Out it goes to Cherry. And Steve Cherry away from one tackle, does well to get it onto Peter Least. Least turning it back again as it comes back onto the support, and that's the Benson's pass. It comes onto Part. Part moving well as it hit a Valley's player too. 6 tackles to go indicated. Look at Bunny Pearce racing onto the ball strongly, looking everywhere for support. There's no one there just at the moment. It comes out to Simmons on the right flank, and he manages to get going. He's got a couple of players to beat, and beats the winger who'd come across from the far side. And that was Muir across to fullback Pearce, then to Part, longer pass, then further out to Benson, then to the 5/8. Out it goes now to Peter Least. Peter Least to Holmes. Holmes races for the corner, and here's a try for Redcliffe as Holmes goes round, as Schultz goes round and straightens up, and Schultz, the left winger.
Going with him, mate.
No, that's right. This is Strudwick. And back to Lewis, and straight down the middle. Lewis veering away from tackle after tackle, and Wally Lewis is through for the third try for Valley's, his second, and Valley's lead 15-7. Strudwick. And across to Duncan in the centres. Back again to Lewis. Lewis running strongly. Slips it away again to Whelan. Whelan looked for the support. There was no one there.
Just one lacking, wasn't it? Another support there, and that would have been a try.
And stopped by Niebling. A good low tackle. Holmes, dummy half. Part, the half-back, and moves on as he runs across. It goes to Peter Least. Bounces out of one tackle. Slips it back to Bunny Pearce. Pearce racing through and gets it back again to the support coming up alongside. And it's a try to Redcliffe.
Out in the centres, Big John.
Yes. And this is the second row. Summers pass to Lewis, breaking the tackle, Wally Lewis. He's racing through for the corner. He's got the full back to beat, tries to get through and then get the pass away, but couldn't get it onto Muir. There's Felby, over halfway, and bounces a player back, and it's a penalty. The penalty to Valleys against Webb, apparently. Strudwick attempts this penalty kick at goal in front and raises the flags, and so the Diehards lead 17-12. Pearce attempts this penalty kick. He's kicked 3 out of 3 so far, and it's 4 out of 4, and Valley's lead 17-14. And this time Deacon.
Sizlowski is off, and Klein is on in his position.
There's a new player in the... Pearce trying to make it 5 out of 5 with this kick right in front, and raises the flags, and Redcliffe draw within 1 point of Valley's players. It goes down to Tony Obst. And the tough Redcliffe second row breaks away from a couple of tackles, including Brodie, and runs up to Lewis, who wrestles with him. Can't put him to ground, but stops him. And so Redcliffe move it on. Out it comes to Jones, further across into Deacon. Deacon slips the pass on to Peter Least, and Least racing through over the halfway mark. He's got Schultz outside of him too, but couldn't get it to him. And a brilliant burst in from Peter Least. 20 minutes into the second half, this kick would give Redcliffe the lead, and Bunny picked 6 out of 6. Redcliffe in front. leading by 18 points to Robs, to cross then to Jones, and losing it. Picked up very neatly by Richards. Over the top it comes now to Muir, and Muir starts to come on the pace. Can he get there up to the quarter line? 22 metres out, caught by Schultz. 5-1, the second half comes to Jones as Peter Leach races away, can't get away from the fullback this time. One it comes to Part looks for the support. As they say, Redcliffe dominating possession in the second half. 5-1 the scrums to new hooker Bobby Jones, and it's making a lot of difference to their play. Naturally, Leach is there, sending it on now to Deacon. Deacon skipping around a couple of players, and Valley's defence of 6s and 7s. Back it comes down to Schultz, and Schultz racing away, his second try, and the winger puts it down, and Redcliffe lead 21-17. Tackle must be just about on as it comes across from Lewis, wide to Strudwick. Strudwick turning it back into Brody. Brody looks for someone in back there, not there. Out at what goes to Whelan. Whelan dives and gets the ball down, and it's another try to Valley. 4 tries to 2. Strudwick finishes there. John Barber and Tony Obbs came in for the second one there, but no luck either. On to Flynn. Flynn bursting through. 5-8 for Valley's up to the halfway mark. Push it across the top, then to Duncan. Out wide to Klein. Klein then to Whelan. Out wide then to Muir. And Muir racing down. Some nice play from Valley's. And the youngster doing